Hello YouTube, it's Vdeogamer, and this might possibly be the first episode of how to play bass guitar, but it's going to be a bit different today. As of late, I've been researching different options for sort of getting a portable type bass. You know, the main one probably being an acoustic bass, but I find that it's hard to find a good one in a price range that I'm comfortable with. But we've been doing a lot of research and we found a music store that has one that we're going to try just to see if I like the feel of it. The other option we're going to try is a Roland MicroCube for bass. It's battery powered, so you can take it just about anywhere. Once again, the main reason I'm doing this is just to get it so that I can play whenever I want, wherever I want, and still have a good sound. And here we are at the music store of the day, Far Out Music. This is where we're going to attempt to look for our acoustic bass options and whatnot. Let's go inside. So we're at Far Out Music. We've got an acoustic bass here. This is the only one that they've had at the store. This is a Jasmine ES50C. It's about $249, and it sounds pretty good, but the problem with all of them is that they are all quiet.
Step in front of you just a second. Sorry.
That's fine. And we're just going to play a little bit here so you can get an idea of how quiet it is. It's got four strings.
Compensated.
You can't really hear it through that distance at all. Here I'm going to try and use this Zoom microphone to get a little bit better of a sound here, but it's still going to be rather difficult to hear it. It's a lot different from playing an electric because of how the body is shaped, so that is one thing I'm not used to at the moment. Side here, we also have some tone and gain controls for your electric setting, but since I'm not looking to get this for its electronics, I didn't try it out. There's my brother. The closer you are to it, the easier it is to hear, but the farther away you get, the quieter it becomes. The acoustic bass isn't bad, but it's quiet and it's not quite for me. So we're going to try the other option that I talked about earlier, which is the Roland MicroCube. It's basically a portable battery-powered bass amp. And this is the Roland MicroCube. It is about $259 as well. But it is a battery-powered bass amp that you can pack around with you with a strap that you usually carry around. This has four 2-inch speakers, and it is amazingly loud for how small it is. It'd be definitely enough to play over acoustic guitars. Still louder than that guy, and I don't even have it turned up all the way. It's about halfway on the volume. But another reason why this is so great is because of all the different effects it has. This is just with everything defaulted, but it sounds pretty good as it is. And again, I'm just using my own bass guitar, so I'm more comfortable with it. But here we've got a tuner, we have compression, which is a nice feature. You don't have control over how the compression sounds, but it does give you a more uniform sound.
Those things there is probably in a similar
we have several different effects here for the different amplifiers. If you want to simulate a specific amp, we've got octave. To your super flat. I'm gonna try some more here. This is called flip top. Now we're getting to more of the normal sounds that you would normally have for a bass amp. But the next one down is called session. It has a little bit more of high frequencies. I think it's more for like slap bass and stuff like that, which I'm not very good at yet either. And it has just a few other ones, but those are some of the simpler effects. We've got chorus, flanger, and T-wah just to get some different sounds. Here's with a little bit of chorus on it. But another interesting thing about it is the rhythm guide here, which is basically some built-in drum tracks that we have to play around with. You can start out with a simple metronome, and it has all sorts of different patterns: rock, more rock, blues, country, R&B, just all sorts of different stuff. You can change the tempo by tapping the button based upon how fast you want it to be. All in all though, for what I'm looking for, this seems like a much better option for me. I'm already comfortable with my bass. It can be as loud as I need it to be. I can carry it around. It's battery powered by 6 AA batteries, which can be found in the back here once you put them in. But it's also got a DC in, so you don't have to worry about lack of power if you've got a home setting. Definitely carry on some spare batteries, and the store owner recommended rechargeable batteries, which I've got plenty of, so that won't be a problem at all. I'll just be able to pack it around whenever I want. I can play outside if I want to, which I might, but I'll also be able to play in more subtle acoustic settings. The sound from that just won't be loud enough for what I would want to do. So, once again, this is a great option, and I just might buy it. So I made my decision. I went with the Roland MicroCube amp, and I'm pretty satisfied with my purchase. You might see it in some of the upcoming how to play bass guitar tutorials, and I don't feel like I could have done the acoustic bass justice. I don't really know how to play acoustic yet, but for what it was for me, this was just a much better option. And for anybody that's comfortable with electric basses and you want to play portable or play in acoustic settings where you don't have any power, I think this is a really good option. But I'll leave that up to you guys. I purchased the amp from Far Out Music here. Once again, thanks to Mike, the specialist, who helped me out. He was a great guy, let me film a little bit, and helped me make a good purchase. So, you might see it in some of my future videos. Thank you guys for watching this video, and until next time.